Namaste and welcome, mamas, to Prenatal Yoga. I'm Liel and I'm beyond excited to share with you this third episode of Prenatal Yoga. Today we're going to focus on hips and hamstrings. This class will be good to any trimester. Today I'm 39 weeks pregnant. I still practicing yoga. It makes me feel good. And my intention to bring the same good feeling to you wherever you are around the world. So hop on your mat and let's get started. We will begin this practice standing in front of our mat. Go ahead and place your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Soften the knees, ground down through the feet, and place your hands on top of your hips. We will begin with some hip circles. So begin to roll your hips, big or small circles. Just connect to the sensation. Find what feels good. You can bend your knees a lot or just slightly. Right away, begin to ignite a deeper breath. So deeper inhales, deeper exhales. Go ahead and switch the direction of your circles. Beautiful. And then find center. Begin to shift weight to one foot, then another foot. And then go ahead and ground down through the feet. Straighten the legs. Feeling all four corners of your feet grounded into the earth. Now, big inhale, sweep the arms up high. Tuck the tailbone under. Connect your palms. Look up. Exhale, hands to your heartbeat. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands to your heartbeat. And again, last one. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands to your heartbeat. Now from here, soften the knees, begin to hinge from the hips as you're folding forward. Releasing the hands, grabbing the opposite elbows into ragdoll position, letting go of your head and neck and just swing side to side. Again, you can bend your knees as much as you need to. It depends how tight or loose you feel today. If you need to open up your feet a little bit wider, go ahead and straddle the legs a little bit wider. Just letting go of any tension from the lower back. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Keep swaying side to side. And then slowly release your grip. Sprinkle the fingertips to touch the floor. Heel to your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Pivot the heels inward, toes outward as you're squatting down into Malasana frog pose. Maybe this is going to be your squat. Maybe you can lower the hips all the way down. Just go as low as it feels good and as low as it's accessible to you. Hands to your heart. Maybe open up the knees with your elbows and just close your eyes for a moment. Connect to the breath and notice how you feel in this pose, how you feel in this shape. Then slowly bring the fingers back down to the earth. Lift the sit bones high and up. Pivot the feet parallel to each other back into ragdoll. Grab the opposite elbows. Keep swaying side to side. Try to shift a little bit more weight into the balls of your feet so we dig in deeper into our hamstrings. Then release your grip. Open your toes out, heels in. And again, squat down into Malasana. Take one full cycle of breath. Maybe a little bit sway here side to side. Invite some movement. Big inhale. Big exhale. Fingers down to the floor. Sit bones high up towards the sky. Feet parallel to each other. And again, ragdoll swing side to side. More and more weight to the balls of your feet. Going deeper and deeper into our sensations. Release the grip. Open the toes out. Heels in. Again, squat down. Last one. Frog pose, Malasana. And just find some movement. Fingers down to the earth. Bring the feet parallel to each other. And then fold. Let's find halfway to lengthen. Hands to your shin bones. Flat, long spine. And then hands down to the floor as you're stepping the left foot to the back of your mat into your lizard lunge. Drop down to your left knee. Pivot your right toes under, right toes out, and align your right knee in the right toes. So swing here side to side and just see how it feels. And if you feel there is maybe a little bit more room to go, so maybe you can bring your forearms down to the floor, or you can use a block or maybe a shoebox or a book and place your forearms onto this object. And then slowly closing the eyes, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing all those tiny muscles on our face, and just allowing our breath to flow into our sensations. Each inhale creates space. And each exhale, letting go of any tension, any tightness out of our body. Let's take one more breath here. And then slowly come back to straight arms if you're not there. Tuck your left toes under. Walk your right foot to the middle of the mat. And then slowly pivot all the way to the left into straddle, forward fold. Both feet parallel to each other. Halfway to lengthen the spine, glance out. And as you exhale, begin to fold. You can grab behind your calves, ankles or heels, pulling the torso closer towards the leg, maybe reaching the crown of your head to the earth. Your head doesn't have to touch the earth, but we're reaching them there and maybe imagining that we're there. Now, if you want a little bit more sensation, you can shorten your stand and then just try to fold a little bit deeper, opening the elbows out wide to the side, spreading your seat bones, and again trying to shift more weight into the balls of your feet. Let's take here 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, deep long breath in, deep long breath out. Bring the fingers in front of you. Inhale halfway to lengthen, glance out. Then let's pivot to the right into pyramid pose. We're going to ground the left heel, pivot to 45-degree angle. Right toes point forward. Again, you can use your block here if you need. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold forward any amount that you can, drawing our right hip back and left hip forward. So trying to find squareness in the hips. Slightly hugging the belly, our baby in. And just allowing to relax over our right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the gaze forward, rebend into the right knee, and then step back into downward facing dog, placing the feet hip distance apart or a little bit wider. So create enough of space to your belly. And then let's invite some movement. Pedal up through the legs, bending one knee, then another knee, reaching the seat bones high towards the sky, chest closer to thighs. And then moving with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, bring the gaze forward. Walk the feet to the front of your mat. Soften the knees. And with the next inhale, we're slowly going to roll up to standing, reaching the arms up to the sky. Connect your palms. Exhale, hands into your heart. Shift all the weight into your right leg, hugging the left knee into your chest. From here, we're going to move into figure 4. Place your left ankle on top of your right knee, plug the hands to your heart, and then begin to lower the sit bones down. Kind of chair pose, but on one standing leg. So we're working here to open up the outer glute and catching a little bit balance. If you need more sensation, you want to go a little bit deeper, you can bring the fingers down to a block or even to the floor and lower your sit bones a little bit deeper. Let's take here deep breath in and deep breath out. Hands back to heart if they're not there. Inhale, draw the left knee into your chest. Take a moment here, pause, and then exhale, lower the foot down. Other side, shift all the weight into your left leg. Let's hug the right knee into the chest. Find your balance, find stability. Set your gaze your drishti in one spot, and then right ankle on top of your left knee, plugging the hands to your heart as you're squatting down into that figure 4, flexing into the right foot. Good. And again, if you need more sensation, maybe hands gonna come to a block. Lower the sit bones a little bit lower. Connecting to the breath. Full cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back to heart. Inhale, let's draw that right knee into your chest with control, trying to find a little bit balance. And then exhale, place the foot back down to the earth, little bit sway the hips side to side. Then open up your feet to the outer edges of your mat again, heels in, toes out. Squat all the way down into that Malasana, yogi squat. Sway side to side. Full breath in. And then begin to lift the sit bones up and high and up. And then as you exhale, fold forward again, ragdoll. Maybe this time reach the arms back behind you, interlace alternate fingers. Let's open up a little bit the shoulders. Swing side to side. Release the grip, heels in, toes out. Squat all the way down, frog pose, Malasana. And then hands down to the floor, exhale, pivot parallel to each other, sit bones up. Fold again, maybe reach the arms behind you, this time opposite pinky on top. And just stretch the shoulders as you swing side to side. Release the grip, heels in, toes out, squatting down into this Malasana. Trying to open the knees with our elbows a little bit wider apart. And then sprinkle the fingertips down, pivot the feet toward each other, and then fold forward. Next, inhale, halfway, glance out. And as you exhale, we're going to step the right foot to the back of your mat into lizard lunge. Lower down to your right knee. Pivot your left toes out, align the knee with your toes, lizard lunge. Arms straight. Begin to connect to your sensations. How do you feel here? Now remember, each side is going to feel completely different, which is totally normal to our body. And then see how it feels here. Maybe this side you can go a little bit deeper, maybe not. Maybe you're going to stay just where you're at. And then if you need more, coming down to the forearms or forearms onto a block. Relaxing the upper body, relaxing the shoulders. Inviting a smile on your face. Noticing each inhale as it comes and each exhale as it goes. Beautiful. We're going to come back into straight arms. Tuck the right toes under. Elevate the knee. Wiggle the left foot in. And then begin to pivot all the way to the right into straddle forward fold. Again, both feet parallel to each other. Inhale, glance out, halfway lengthen. And as you exhale, fold forward again into straddle forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Maybe here, see if you can walk the hands backward, 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 and stack your elbows over your wrist. Begin to drop the head down towards the earth, shifting more and more weight into the balls of your feet. Feel free to close your eyes and again connect to the breath, listening to your inhales as they come and to your exhales as they go. About 2 more breaths. Then slowly lift your gaze. Bring the fingers in front of you, halfway length. Then pivot back to the front of your mat into pyramid pose. Bring the right foot into 45-degree. Ground down through both of the feet. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, begin to fold. You can use your props here if you need them. Trying to find a lot of length in your spine, reaching the sit bones back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Glance out, ground your hands, rebend into your left knee as you're stepping the left foot to the back of your mat into downward facing dog. A little bit, pedal up through the legs. Let's take a gentle vinyasa, come high onto your tippy toes, ripple forward, find plank pose. Lower down to your knees. Begin to lower your chin, chest down as you're hugging the elbows to your side body. Inhale into cobra. You can lower the thighs down or keep them elevated. Find a little bit movement. Tuck your toes back under. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach the right heel up to the sky, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Help yourself if you need. Lower down to your left knee. And then untuck your toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up, pressing the hips forward. Exhale into half split. Fingers down. Send the sit bones to the back of your mat. Flex the toes in towards your face. Cast your heart forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rebend into your right knee. Exhale, half split. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, crescent lunge, rebend, reach the arms up. Exhale, half split. Good, stay here for a moment. See if you can fold a little bit deeper. Then rebend into the knee, tuck your left toes under, elevate your left knee. Gather your core, engage the core, and with control, inhale, crescent lunge, high crescent lunge, coming up. With your exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten both of your legs. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, up. Exhale, sink. Stay here. Let's open up warrior two. Pivot the back foot flat and extend the arms up to shoulder height. Sink a little bit lower. A lot of energy in your fingertips. Left hand resting on your left leg. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back into warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Bring the hands into your heart. Now we're gonna bend the left knee, sending the sit bones to the back of the room. Maybe you can bring the fingers to the floor. Maybe you can lower the sit bones all the way down. So ninja squat, skandasana. Find what feels good. You don't need to go all the way down. And then from here, like a Spider-Man, we're gonna move to the other side. And then moving to the other side. And to the front of your mat. Beautiful. Now gaze to the front of your mat, pivot all the way to the front. Lower the left knee down. Walk your right foot to the left, moving into pigeon pose, and drop your right knee down. Now here, you might need a little bit of help from your props. So if you have a lot of gap in between the floor and your right thigh, you can place a block underneath the thigh, or some of you might place a block underneath your left thigh. So just go ahead and see if you need it. Flex into your right foot to protect our knee joint, and then a little bit wiggle side to side. Try to find center. Some of you might stay with your arms completely straight. Some of you might come down to the forearms. Wherever you are, relax the upper body, close your eyes. Let's find about 3 breaths here. Slowly lift your gaze, come high into your fingers. Let's sweep that left leg forward, coming into Baddha Konasana, diamond shape, butterfly legs, so many names to each pose. So soles of your feet to touch, open up the knees out wide, and then slowly begin to fold forward, create a lot of space to your bum, and just fold forward. Notice the sensation in your hips. You can drop your head and neck completely. Let's take one more breath. Slowly lift yourself up. Bring the hands back behind you. Fingertips point towards your glutes. Ground down through the feet. And then into reverse tabletop. Pressing the floor with your feet and hands. Lifting the hips up. Maybe dropping the head behind you and just swaying side to side. Big breath in. Chin to chest, slowly lower as you breathing out. Cross your ankles, bring the hands in front of you, and just step back into downward facing dog. Next inhale, sweep the left heel back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach the arms up. Press the hips forward, and as you exhale, half split, fingertips to the floor, send the sit bones back, flex the left toes towards your face. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, half split. Then pause here a little bit longer. See if you can walk the hands a little bit further, fold a little bit deeper. Then go ahead, rebend into the knee. Tuck your right toes under, elevate your knee, gather your core. Inhale, we're gonna raise all the way up into high crescent lunge. With the exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, come up, straighten both of your legs. Exhale, rebend and sink. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, sink. Stay here. Warrior two. Pivot your right foot flat. Open the arms. Sink deeper into warrior. A lot of engagement here in your legs, in your arms. Next inhale, reverse. Left arm up and over your head. Keep pressing that left knee forward. Full cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Back to warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Bring the hands into your heart. Begin to bend into your right knee as you're sending the sit bones back. So again, maybe you're gonna stay here. Maybe you can reach the fingers to the floor. Maybe you can sink the sit bones all the way down. Make sure to keep the gaze forward and lifting through your heart. Then like a Spider-Man, move to the other side. And again, move to the other side. Moving to the front of the mat. Then pivot all the way to the front of your mat. Lower the right knee down. Pigeon pose. Left foot gonna wiggle to the right as you're dropping the knee all the way down. Again, right away flexing into the right foot. Sinking the hips down and begin again. Sway side to side. Find what feels good. Maybe again you need to use your props here to place somewhere to close the gap. And if it doesn't bother you, that's okay. Just be where you're at. As long as you don't feel any pain or very intense stretch. We don't want to create those intense stretches. We want to feel it, but also feel comfort when we do that. And then if you feel there is a little bit more room to go and you can come down to your forearms, dropping the head, closing the eyes. And let's find 3 cycles of breath. Lift your gaze up. Come back to straight arms. Let's sweep the right leg forward. And from here, we're going to come into straddle forward fold. So if you don't have enough space here, you can go ahead and straddle your mat. So straddle as much as it's accessible to you. Flexing through your feet, relaxing your feet, just find what feels good. And then a little bit wiggle side to side. And if it feels okay to come down, bring the forearms. You also can use a pillow here. And just closing the eyes, letting go of the head and neck. And listening to the flow of our inhales and exhales. Completely relaxing the body. Allow yourself to let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Inhaling the good energy, the good vibes. Letting go of all the yucky, all the bad energy, all the tightness, tension. Now inhale a little bit extra love. And as you exhale, exhale some gratitude. Slowly lift yourself back up. Wiggle your legs as you close them back toward each other. Bend your knees, scoop yourself all the way forward to the front of your mat, and then slowly begin to lower down to your back. We're gonna make our way into happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Open up the knees out wide and a little bit swaying side to side. I cannot sway side to side. The mic is just digging into my back. But you go ahead and sway side to side. Ooh. Full breath in. Full breath out. Then hug the feet toward each other. Let's make our way into Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet to touch. Open the knees out wide. Place both of your hands on your bump, on your belly. Maybe give a little bit love. Circling the belly. Maybe you can find a little bit movement. I can feel my baby girl moving inside of me. I love feeling her moving, kicking into my ribs and bladder. Try to relax, soften the shoulders, the face. Big smile. Again, fill up with gratitude for the gift to be pregnant, for the gift creating this beautiful treasure, for the gift of being a mom. Then we can carry these babies and give them all the love, all the protection, everything that they need. Now you can stay here a little bit longer if you wish to. Or if you want to keep flowing with me, take a big deep inhale in through your nose, inhaling fully. Then exhale completely, open mouth. Nice. And then slowly begin to close those knees toward each other like you're closing a book. Rolling to your favorite side, left or right into a fetal position, like your precious baby. Using our hand like a pillow to rest here. And then keeping another hand on our belly. Just giving ourselves another moment here to express gratitude for whatever we are going through this pregnancy. And remember, what doesn't kill you just makes you stronger. We have a lot of ups and downs during this 9 months. But it is a beautiful journey that we can learn so much from it. If you're ready, blink your eyes to open. Begin to press the earth away as we're coming up into a comfortable seat and plugging the hands into the heart again with gratitude, feeling the heartbeat pumping. Big inhale. And exhale, even more gratitude. Blink your eyes to open. Thank you very much, mamas, for joining me for this practice. I hope that you loved it, that you enjoyed the way I am. Keep practicing, keep moving your body. Movement gonna make your life easier. You're gonna feel alive, you're gonna feel more energized, you're gonna feel more lightness in your body, and you're just gonna enjoy your pregnancy a little bit more. So make sure to keep moving your body every single day if it's possible and accessible to you. Thank you very much. Give me your thumbs up if you liked the class, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And for a little bit more inspiration, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Cheri Lady Yoga. And I will see you pretty soon. Namaste.